Want to dominate Dragon Ball Sparking Zero from the start like this? Look at these vanishes, man. Well, these 10 pro tips will give you the edge you need, and stick to the whole video for a bonus at the end. By the way, I'm IgniCraft, and if you want to know the things that the pros won't tell you to get good, then I'm your guy. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for more tips like these. Anyway, man, let's get into this video. Starting with tip number 10, fix your controls. You need to make sure you have your controls set up properly in the breakdown. I know everybody wants to start off with classic because it gives you that Budokai Tenkaichi feel, but go standard. If you're on a PS5 or Xbox Series, go on the standard. I'm telling you, it's going to help you out in the long run. And also on the standard, you can change up your button selection however you want. So for example, for me, for standard, I changed my L2 to guard. It helps me vanish better. It's just easier. And perception is O. You're going to need super perception and perception when you're going against the revenge counters. And it's just easier to press O. So stay on standard. I'm telling you, man, that's just the way to go. Moving on to brightness, you can put it to whatever you want. I have mine on 70. I want to see everything and see all the people. So you can go ahead to put it to whatever you want. And then for motion blur quality and camera shake, you want those off. Moving on to accessibility. Now in accessibility, when you're starting off the game, you can have all of these on. That's fine until you learn and get a hang of the game. But after that, you want to turn all of these off. You do not need to have these on because you're going to run into the wrong person on rank. And when they fight you, they're going to know that you're using combo assist on or dragon dash assist on, and they'll know how to counter that based on how the computer does it. Sometimes it messes it up too and does it when it wants to do it. So just make sure that you have these off, because there's no point to have these on when you get a hang of the game. Go in training, learn it your own, figure out the controls, take these off, and really practice the game to get to know the game. Now, speaking of training, that leads me to tip 9, which actually is training. Training is very important in this game. I know in the beginning you want to go fight your friend and battle it out for 50 matches. That's fine. But after that, you need to go into the training lab. They have everything equipped for you that you would need in this game to be successful. They have the beginner. You start off beginner, intermediate, advanced. You need to know these because I'm telling you, counters and guard techniques is the best thing in this game. Once you figure those out, you will be solid and you can do your offense, because a good defense is also a great offense. There's so much things you need to learn in here: recovery, advanced guard techniques, advanced counter techniques. Those are lifesavers when you're fighting online against high-level players. So just go into the training, fight it out, and just get active. Do every part and make sure you master it, because like I said, training is what you need. That is your best friend. Tip 8 and 7 go together: level up and Shinron. I'll get into the Shinron later on, but how you level up fast in this game is basically by doing the episode battles and the trainings. It's really easy. Make sure you enjoy the game, take your time, have fun. By the time you know it, you'll be maxed out. The max player level so far is level 20. So if you play through Goku's episode battles, it'll help you reach there faster. Also, if you didn't get the deluxe, there are 2 ways you can get Super Shinron to summon him twice. The first way is beating the whole of Goku's episode battle, and then after that you use Super Shinron. So once you go through all of Goku's, you'll be able to use Super Shinron for the first time, unless you had the ultimate where you have him off rip. Now after that, if you beat Goku's, you go to Jiren's story mode. If you beat his episode battle, you'll be able to get Super Shinron again. So make sure you do Jiren's. But that also leads me into going into tip 7, which is don't buy characters using the Super Dragon Balls or the Dragon Balls at all. You can buy all these characters in the shop. If you want Goku Black or Zamasu, once you reach player level, I believe it's 18 or 19, they will appear in the shop. And it doesn't take long to get there, especially if you use your first wish to level up your player level. So just don't use Super Shinron for characters. You can buy them all. So just don't waste your time, okay? Tip number 6, and stay with me here, okay? Because these are the gems that they won't tell you. So hit that subscribe button if I'm pointing you on game with all the stuff I'm telling you so far. Now, I know there are 182 characters in the game, yes, and by all means use all of them and try them out, but stick to one character and master them. If you're trying to go into rank, I'm telling you this for your own good, because every character has their own follow-up attack, and trying to main 5 to 6 characters starting off can be overwhelming. So stick to one character, master them, and get real good with them. After that, you can branch out as much as you want, but I'm telling you, each character has different follow-ups and stuff, so stick to that one character. Nonetheless, tip number 5, single ranked battle. Yes, I know team battles are hyped right now, but start off in single battle rank. There, you can hone your skills and you only gotta focus on one character. You can practice your combos with your main and get your follow-ups down pack and everything like that. So start off with single ranked battles. It's just better, I'm telling you. Your skills will be out of this world. So when you move on to team battles, you already master your main, master other characters, so now you're ready to go instead of going into team and getting cooked by bunch of Brolys and fusions and you still don't know how to play the game properly. So just start off in single rank battle, man. Going into one of my favorite tips, tip number 4, impacts, man. Just like I said earlier about the trainings, impacts is very important. You need to know all your impacts because they will come into play. Blast impacts, very important. Power impact, just all speed impact. You need to know them because each one is different and the system is completely different. So you can't just go mashing your buttons. Go into training, learn them. They're going to come very useful. Which moves me on to tip number 3. Abilities. They don't want you to know this, okay? But people in rank, you need to go to that shop. You need to buy abilities. That's after you get your Zenny, which I'll explain. Abilities is where it's at. This is how you can use characters that might be low tier and have them fighting against high tier characters. You need to buy your abilities. Each abilities do different things. And when you're equipping these abilities, you can't just equip it to, for example, base Trunks and expect all the abilities to be on all his forms. You have to equip the abilities into all of his forms. The good thing about this is when you buy abilities in the shop, you don't have to keep buying duplicate abilities for all characters. Once you buy that one ability, it moves in to put it on any character. But like I said, you need to equip it to each transformation that they have, not just base. You have to equip it to all of them. But like I said, buy abilities, look to which ones you need because it is a game changer when you're fighting in rank. I'm telling you that right now, which leads me into tip number 2, Zenny. Instead of using Super Shinron to buy characters, if you have summoned Shinron before, use it to get Zenny so you can get your abilities. Because you're already going to level up with your player level to max 20. So after that, you don't really need Shinron that much or Super Shinron. So just use it for Zenny if you need extra Zenny. Also, another thing that I just remembered, you can only summon Super Shinron 4 times. So 4 times forever. That's it. So be cautious because there's going to be DLCs coming out. There's going to be a lot more things into the game. So I would say save those Super Shinron summons because you never know when you might need it. You only got 4, man. Which leads me into tip number 1. And this is more of a debunk. It's been going around a lot lately that if you buy the if you buy the Broly ring, that with the Broly ring, Broly gets a new ability or a new special. That is not true. I bought the Broly ring using Super Shinron for you guys, and he did not get no new ability. It does, however, prevent transformations and fusions. So if somebody comes in with a base form character, they cannot transform against you if you use it. And you can equip that Broly ring to anybody. So that is useful. It doesn't matter if you have Z Broly or Super Broly, Broly ring does not give any Brolys any new abilities. So that is not true. So if you don't feel like equipping it on for transformations and fusions, then you don't gotta waste your time at all. I just bought it just to debunk the theory, but I saw that going around everywhere, so that's not true. Don't pay attention to that at all. But now we're getting on to the bonus tip, man, and just the last ending of the video. Basically, my bonus tip is that if you go on TikTok, follow my account, IgniCraftYT. In my link is my Discord. If you join my Discord, there I will be giving out opportunities for people who don't have Sparking Zero for you to play it on my console and to try it out. So if you have Sparking Zero, you can join a Discord too to have teammates and play with people. But if you don't, you can come test it out, see if you like it, see if you want to get it. Because I know some people are not fortunate enough to get it. So tune in, go to TikTok, follow, subscribe, just do everything you have to do. But other than that, man, I hope you enjoy these tips, guys, and see you later, man. Until next time.